Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is my first video. Shit, I don't know.
Demi, don't let me have a bunch of shit to edit.
I know, right?
Okay.
Okay, so is it a
Take two.
Is it a mukbang?
Mukbang. That's what I call it. A mukbang. I think it's definitely a mukbang.
Okay.
I think.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Tiffany and this is my first video, and today I'm here with my friend Morg and we're doing a mukbang.
I just say it like that.
I don't know.
A mukbang.
That's what you're gonna have to deal with, so edit that in there.
Okay, so today we're gonna be eating America's Best Wings. We have all flats. Are you all flats person?
Yes.
Okay, because we're both all flats people, and we have honey barbecue wings, and they smell delicious. So we're going to start eating, and I have a Coke because I'm addicted to Coke right now.
And I have water.
Which makes me look really bad since I have a Coke. All right, so our topic, like I said, for today is going to be relationships and dating within like the millennial generation, just because dating for us is definitely different than it's been for like our parents or the generation before that or the generation before that or the generation before that, and so on and so on and so on. So we were just talking before we started this, and I said that I think there are still stages of a relationship or whatever within the millennial generation. Tiff thinks that it's just,
I don't think so.
It's all gone. I think it goes, you meet somebody, of course, then you start to talk. Like there's a talking stage, which is like the getting to know you stage where you kind of like text and maybe talk on the phone, possibly FaceTime. Then it's like the dating stage where you're not in an actual committed relationship. You could still be seeing other people, but you're dating. Like you're going out with each other, maybe to movies or lunch or dinner or brunch or museums. Tiff likes museums.
Yes.
Or museums. And then after that, you then either enter what we call the situationship phase, or you go straight to the relationship phase. Most people probably go to the situationship.
Yeah, I think we're at situationship. And we're just staying there. I don't think a lot of people are getting to the relationship.
Migrating into the relationship.
No,
it's like most of our generation, they go, found you, talking to you, we're dating, now we're in a situationship. And the issue with the situationship is you're pretty much still just dating. There's no commitment.
Right.
So everybody's it's like you're in a weird phase, like, so we're not, I technically can't say you're my boyfriend or my girlfriend, but I don't want you talking to other people, but I
getting mad at what you're doing.
Right, but I can't really say you can't talk to other people, but I'm like clocking your social media, making sure the one, is leaving heart eyes or anything like that. Curious about who you're texting, but it's like I can't really say anything because technically you're not my dude, but I think you're my dude. Or technically you're not my girl, but I think you're my girl. Like, because we act like we are in a relationship.
Exactly.
So situationship is pretty much the same as a relationship, but without the title.
So then after that, then do you see a lot of people getting into relationships now? Or
no, I think most people, like you said, stay within the situationship stage and never actually make it to relationship until they finally just end it all and then start over with somebody new. I think there are some people who make it to the relationship phase, and even those who make it to the relationship phase, I'm finding don't last once they finally do make it to that phase. Like they may last max 6 months into the relationship phase and then it ends. Like you don't see that many people lasting years anymore when it comes to
not anymore
dating. To even then make it to marriage. Well, there are some people who make it past all of that and then ends up getting married and living happily ever after.
So I feel like when we were younger, like everybody just wanted to be in a relationship. Like, I don't know if it's like because we're older, we're just dating more. Maybe there's more options. Maybe that's what it is.
Definitely more options. Think about when we were in high school. Like when we were in high school, everybody liked the same people. Because there wasn't that many people to choose from. So it's like, there was that one boy in high school that all the girls liked. Then there was like the one girl in high school that all the boys liked.
Right.
Everybody liked the same person. So everybody's pretty much fighting over the same people. Then you finally leave high school and you go to college and you realize those people didn't even really look that good because there's so many more people, but you were in such a small setting. And you didn't realize that they really were like a 5 and y'all were all fighting over this 5 piece when y'all could have, when there were like 10s out there. Well, I don't think I've ever met a 10 male, but at least 8.5. I've met an 8.5 male. I've yet to meet a male that was a 10, but an 8.5 definitely.
Oh yeah, like when we were, well, I guess we're not really talking about college, but we were in college. I was so pressed to get a boyfriend because I thought I was an adult.
Mm.
I had a boyfriend like the first semester.
First of all, she had a boyfriend the second day we moved into the dorm. Remember that
it was
guy?
like the 6th day.
Oh my god, I hated him. What was my mom actually asked me about him today? What was his name? Do you remember?
He still follows me.
Oh, never mind.
I don't have anything bad to say about him.
I
Morgan didn't like him, but he already knew that.
I cannot stand him, and I really didn't have a reason why I didn't like him, except he was just always around.
No, he was just there.
Yeah.
Because we couldn't have cars, so somebody had to drive me around.
Yeah, he was just always around,
And then
that's why
I guess
didn't
I
like
just
him.
happened to like him. But yeah, it was all of like the 3rd day of college. But I was grown, so I wanted to be in a relationship.
Mm.
And then we get out of college, and then I was in the whole dating thing. Now I'm in a long-term relationship.
Yeah, she's been in a relationship for like 20 years now.
But it works for me, so everything doesn't work for everybody.
Mm-mm. I'm a relationship person, I think.
You are.
Mm-hmm. My first relationship was in college, and that lasted like 6 years. It was a horrible relationship, but it lasted 6 years. And
I
then,
still like him.
know yourself, do you? Actually, honestly, to be honest, I don't have anything. If you would have asked me 6 years, I think we ended for good like 6 years ago. If you asked me 6 years ago, I would say, oh my God, I have nothing. He's the scum of this earth. But I honestly don't have anything bad to say.
Oh, that's good.
I think we were young and both had a lot of growing up to do and did stupid things, which is expected when you're that young. But still, to say you liked him.
I did. He was cool.
He was fun. I think that's
We
why I
had,
liked
yeah,
him.
we had
He was-
lots of fun.
He was fun. That's the one thing I'll say about me. My mom asked me the other day, what type of guys, what's your thing? I don't really have a type. Like, none of my guys have looked alike. Like, they're all different. Like, Tiffany definitely has a type. I don't have a type. None of my guys look alike. But the one thing that I find that they all have in common is they're all fun charmers.
Yes,
they all like
they
to
are.
party,
Mhm.
and they're all very there's something charming about them. They can charm the pants off of people. Literally. They charm the pants off of
and
people.
they do. So
That's my thing. Other than that, I don't really care. I don't really have a like look thing. Like, oh, you have to look like this. It's the personality. I mean, obviously you're attracted to the person physically first before you know their personality. So I might just think like you're cute. I might think you're like a 6. And if you're a 6, I'll give you a shot to figure out what your personality is. And then if you have a cool personality, then I'll actually date you. But I would say I've dated some 6s because they had nice personality.
yeah, I've dated probably less than a 6 for personality.
So after that, so that relationship lasted like 6 years. Then I dated someone like a year after that, and that didn't last. That lasted like maybe 6 months, if that. I think that would just kind of help me get my feet wet again, since that I had only had like one real relationship. And that person was cool. I really liked that person, and like we're still cool now. And then after that, I dated someone for 5 years. So yeah, I'm definitely a relationship person.
You always have been.
But I didn't have my first relationship until college.
I know, but
I didn't date in high school.
because you didn't like any of them.
Well,
Because
I
it was
liked
only-
one guy that everybody liked.
We had 5 to choose from. And there's 56 females.
I didn't date anyone because there was only that one guy, who actually I'm still friends with till this day. It's so funny. Okay, so I said that I am definitely a relationship person. Clearly Tiffany's a relationship person. She's been in a relationship for a really long time. But majority of the generation probably is not. And would you say that's more so because of the men or because of the women? Or because of both?
It's both of them.
Yeah, it used to be that guys, I think like in previous generations, it was like the guy was always the one that was kind of hesitant. But now I think girls...
Right now it's girls.
Girls are
it's
becoming
equal.
more male-like, or having more male-like tendencies than they have in the past.
But I guess why you think that is, like, this? Do you think like social media has something to do with it? Because I guess because we're kind of feeding off each other because we're constantly seeing each other's opinions.
See,
And
I think it's
kinda
because
like-
I think it's a coping mechanism. I think females are getting tired of like having their heart broken and always being like the victims when it comes to relationships. So now they're just like kind of, I'm gonna beat you at your own game. So I think like the whole, oh, do you think you can have sex without, and when I say you in general,
Right.
have sex without emotion? I don't think as women can truly have sex.
I don't think it's possible.
Yeah.
You would want to.
Yes, I think you can go in it thinking that's what it's gonna be, but I don't think you can truly, a female can truly have sex multiple times with the same person without emotions getting attached. And I know so many girls that will say that they can.
They say they can, or they say like, I act just like a guy. I can do that.
Or like guys will say, like you'll meet a guy, and he'll be like, you know, I'm not looking for anything serious. And then a girl will convince herself that she's not either. And she'll go, oh yeah, me either. I'm looking for something casual too. No, you're
like,
no, you're not. And like, you are not looking for something casual.
No, absolutely.
After like the third sexual encounter, you're gonna be mad when you see him like up on some other girl's page.
It's funny because like right now we're in hot girl summer, and at the end of this summer, everyone's gonna be brokenhearted. Mm-hmm. Because guys are going back to their real girlfriends. And I don't know what girls thought we were doing this summer.
Every girl want to be a hot girl this summer. I don't care, I'm a hot girl, da da da. And by, when does it really start? Like October? By the end of September? Beginning of October?
October is cuffing season.
All y'all gonna be crying.
And you're not gonna go.
Because none of those guys that you're being a hot girl with are gonna be cuffing you. And that's what you really wanted.
So, I think, ladies, we actually kind of failed this summer. Let's not do that again.
Well, they failed when they came out with that hot girl song.
That song is trash.
It's trash. So bad.
They ruined the whole summer.
They ruined it with that so bad. Anyways, have you ever found yourself, or you got into a relationship in situationships? Or have you always, I say I've never, I won't say I've been lucky because I haven't had the best relationships, though I've had them, but I've never had an issue with a guy making me his girlfriend.
No, I haven't.
Like, I've never been one of those people that got stalled in a situationship or dating phase, and, like, the guy never wanted to, like, progress past that.
No, for the most part, no, I haven't had any issues. I've been ghosted once, but...
Have you ever ghosted somebody?
No, I don't think I have it in me to just be like they're actively texting you and communicating with you, and then you just like see it and just be like, I'm just not going to respond.
So everyone should know what that is, but if you don't, ghosting is when you've been talking to someone and then all of a sudden they stop talking to you with no explanation and they just don't respond to you ever again. So it's not even like it's like, oh, I don't want to talk to you anymore or anything like that. On Monday, y'all are texting all day long. Tuesday, you text them good morning and you never hear from them again.
It's so embarrassing. But I don't think do you think you could do, well, have you done that?
I've never ghosted anybody. I've gotten mad at boyfriends and like gone days without speaking to you. I can do that. But I've never like stopped speaking to someone and then never again spoken to them and like.
Yeah, I don't think I could do that.
Yeah.
To anybody, unless I hate your guts, then.
And even that, I'm going to have to tell you I hate you. I'm going to have to tell you I hate you before I stop talking to you.
Yeah, I don't think I could do it. But that's the thing too, because I see people talking about it on Twitter all the time about ghosting and how this is a big thing now. So I don't know.
I think people are doing it now just because it's a thing
just
to do.
because it's a thing.
So people wouldn't have been doing it before, but now of course everybody wants to be, in the cool, like how everyone wants to be a hot girl.
Right.
If they wouldn't have given a title to this, most of the girls wouldn't be doing all the stuff that they're doing this summer.
Exactly.
Because now there's a catchphrase with it or whatever. Everybody wants to be a hot girl. If I see one more hashtag hot girl on a picture, I'm going to scream.
Between that, I don't know what the hell is happening this summer. The hot girl summer, the cucumber challenge.
Please do not. I can't. I didn't even understand it. First of all, who was the first person to do that? Was it a stripper or something, or a porn star?
Somebody had.
She did a video, wasn't it? It was this woman, a light skinned girl, somebody from your side of town, light skinned crew, and she was on there, and I think she was like a porn star or something. People knew her. I haven't been watching porn lately, so I'm not up on my porn stars. But
I don't remember. But
I'm pretty sure that's what happened. And then she did it, and then all the girls, had to one up her and show that they're.
It's not okay. Do not stick produce anywhere.
But now they've been doing it at like it's not even just girls making videos and then posting it. They've been doing it at pool parties and stuff. Have you seen it?
Yeah, if I go to a pool party and I see the cucumber challenge, I don't know. I'm gonna have to leave because one, why are we doing this?
One, who was the person who bought the cucumbers, anticipating a cucumber challenge at the pool
Right,
party?
because you
Like,
don't
what?
just bring
Yeah.
cucumbers to the
So
pool party.
what was going through your head when you were in the grocery and said, you know what, I'm gonna pick up these cucumbers for this pool party? Like,
This is gonna be great. And then girls actually did it.
yes, that's what I don't understand is, it's like we give men such a bad rep, which they absolutely 100% deserve most of the time because
Yes,
they
they
are
do.
trash. Hashtag men are trash. But
Black men do cheat.
But at the same time, it's like if there weren't any females willing to play these games, then we wouldn't have, like I always say, we wouldn't have this cucumber challenge if there weren't females willing to do it, put these cucumbers in their mouths or other body parts. There wouldn't be side chicks and homewreckers if there weren't females willing to lower themselves on the pole and say, I'm going to be your side piece. We wouldn't have an issue with commitment and actually making it to the relationship stage
Right.
if women would stop just settling and taking situationships, leave his ass and go on to somebody else. But because we have so many of us who accept what is given to us, it's like become the norm now. If we all stand together and say, absolutely not, we're not doing this. No, I'm not going to date you. Just be dating uncommitted for 6 years.
For 6 years.
Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you do that? Where you can be out here dating whoever you want. All you're doing is causing yourself heartbreak. If we stand together and say we're not going to do this.
But then it's bad on our part because we get emotions into it. The guy still has no emotions into it 3.5 years later, but we're in love now. So we're just going to stay here.
Yeah.
Because he wants us to.
Because now your emotions are in it. It's too hard. The more you get wrapped up in it, the harder it is for you to walk away and leave. Even when it's really like you're not leaving anything because you were never his girlfriend to begin with. But it's a thing. Absolutely. I would say when it comes to breaking up, when like you're in a relationship, do you think it's harder for females to be the ones to end it and walk away, or males? I think it's easier for a male to walk away from a relationship than it is for a female, especially if it's been a long relationship. But I think once it's over and
once it's over, the male is definitely feeling
it's going to be the one to feel it more. Like the female's going to be hurt more in the beginning, like those first few months. She's going to be crying and he's going to be out, probably in a new relationship, because guys literally waste no time. You will break up on Monday and on Tuesday they will have a new person. So I think they'll be in a new relationship, you'll be crying your eyes out, and then fast forward a year or even 9 months down the road, she's having the time of her life, and now you're hurt and feeling it because you see that she's either moved on with somebody else or she's not even thinking about you, and the grass probably wasn't that greener on the other side. Or if you didn't move on to somebody else, you're just now lonely and realizing what you had, and she don't want your ass.
to do.
Yeah, definitely. So I think and then for women, I think it's harder for us to be the ones to end it. Like, we'll hold on as long as we can.
Yeah, and try to make it work.
And try to make it work. And try and try and try. But if the woman is the one to end it, I think if she's the one to end it, it's done.
Yeah, because she's fed up.
Once if a woman's the one to walk away and end the thing, then that means she's given everything she's had for that situation or that relationship, and there is no coming back from that. Like, it's over with.
They're talking about on this Twitter.
All right, Tips pulling up her Twitter to see what the Twitter talk is for today. It's always a topic. What was it? The other day was child support. Again. We have a child support. We have a child support topic.
Well, Twitter is funny. Okay, so why do we keep talking about the same 5 topics?
The same 5, but just see AJ, he's a troll. AJ said, what am I going to start? What do I want to piss people off with today? So he was like, child support, $200 dates, this, like listen, all the things that make people go off. But yeah, the other day was child support, but I think that's because that guy, what is it, Hitman Holla, or whatever his name is, he had made it sweet about his baby mama not using his child support for the child. So then that set baby mama Twitter on, a rampage. Anything good today?
No, they were just talking about that girl that said DC has the worst dressed females.
What? Who said that? How did I miss that?
Oh.
Is that the same girl who said DC nightlife is boring?
No, I think that girl was from here. This girl is apparently from Texas.
Texas?
And she said DC gotta be some of the worst dressed people in the U.S.
What's
So
her location? Go to her bio.
No, so then they go to her Instagram. I can't believe you missed this. I retweeted earlier.
I don't think I've been on Twitter. Of course it's AJ. Of course it's AJ. Wait. So you know the parachutes that you used to play with in elementary school that had all the colors on it? She has on an outfit and she's dressed like and like they put the parachute picture next to her outfit because that's what she's dressed like. And she has on a tiara.
She said it was her birthday, so that was her birthday.
That was her birthday outfit? Hold on, let me see if you can see this. So this is the girl from Texas who says that DC has the worst dressed people. Can you see that? I hope so.
So, yeah, no, you weren't on there, but I was in
How did I
tears.
miss that? I was on Twitter this morning. This must have been late morning Twitter. I
Yeah, it
was on
was
Twitter
like
early this morning.
10:30, 11.
Oh yeah, I was taking a nap at that time.
So, yeah, they spent maybe 2 hours
Grilling her.
grilling her, and
Oh jeez.
that is that. But no, they're not talking about anything today. Fridays are slow days because
They've been talking about the whole Jay-Z thing for like the past couple days too.
Oh.
That's what most of the guys are talking about. So they haven't been focused on real
I
Twitter,
know, right?
on real Twitter topics. Because everybody cares about how Jay-Z's spending his money.
Have you ever had to like unfollow somebody that you were talking or dating, like because you got tired of seeing their tweets?
After, I've only had one non-confrontational breakup. And that was the guy that I dated for 6 months. And we still follow each other on social media. But everybody else, it ended badly because they usually did something horrible. So then I blocked them. The other first guy I dated, the one that you said you still like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't have him blocked on anything, I don't think.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think I have him blocked on anything. We just, I don't know why, because I'm sure we still have mutual people that we follow. He never comes across my thing. I never see his social media, ever.
He doesn't really come across my thing either. It's just random.
Yeah. So maybe he has me blocked. Because I never see his social media. But everybody else, blocked. I'm famous for blocking people. I don't care. My block list is so long. If I pulled up my Instagram right now, you would be shocked.
Mine is not. I don't block anybody.
I block everybody. Mm-mm.
But when I am blocked, I'm always surprised because first of all, Twitter is rude and it says
Twitter tells you
It
that you're
says-
blocked. At least Instagram tries to play it
it
off.
says Morgan has blocked you, and it's
From
all-
viewing their tweets.
From viewing their tweets. What the hell did I do? I don't know what I did to people, but everybody has me blocked. And the funny part is, me and Morgan are very different, but we kind of act the same. So it never made sense to me. Like, so I did have friends that I no longer talk to. They don't talk to me. Then they block me, and then they talk to Morgan. we're the same person. But you think she's nice now because she
I had kids.
Because she has kids.
I am nicer now that I have children.
She is
I've
nicer.
calmed down a lot, and I'm so much nicer now that I have kids. Definitely.
She is nicer.
Maybe you need to pop one out. And then they'll like you. You need an attitude change. Go have a baby.
She's nicer now,
Mhm.
but that still doesn't make any sense.
They probably didn't talk to me before I had the babies, but I think everyone thinks that I am definitely nicer now that I have kids. I think people feel like I've softened up a little bit. Just a little.
But you probably haven't, have you?
I have. I had one hiccup after I had Caleb. One hiccup. And then after that, where I went back to my old ways. But then after that, I regrouped and I became back to like calm Morgan. So after that hiccup, that was it.
So, I did want to talk about this since we were talking about dating. So, we don't do this anymore,
Oh.
but the pop-ups.
Oh my god.
So, girls normally pop up on guys.
Mhm. Raise your hand if you ever popped up on your dude or your girl or who you thought was your dude
Or you thought it was your girl until you popped up.
Until you popped
They
up
weren't.
and realized I've definitely done my share of pop-up. I've only done pop-ups on one guy. And that was the first guy that I dated for 6 years. Only person I ever popped up on, and every time I popped up on him, I took her with me. And she was so, but she didn't hesitate. I would call her. I called you one morning At one point,
I had to go to work.
At one point, we lived 4 hours away from each other, and I called her at like 6 in the morning and said, "We gotta take this drive," and she was like, "Okay," like no questions asked. I got to her house. She got into the car. I think we still had like our pajamas
Yes.
on, and we just made the drive.
4 hours.
Mm-hmm. Let me tell you how crazy that was. I don't know if you remember. This shows how crazy we were back in the day. So we got down to where we had to go. The 4 hour drive. I don't want to say. I don't want to give away too much because I want people to piece this together.
Right.
But we got down to where we had to go, and when you get, it was like
And we saw we saw the car.
So you get off the interstate and you get like on the residential road or the local road, and we were driving on the road to go towards his house, and there was a fast food restaurant. I don't even want to say the name of the fast food restaurant because it'll give it away. There was a fast food restaurant on the side of the road, and we just happened to be at a stoplight, and we looked over at the fast food, and I go, "That's his car!" And we like doing illegal.
But the stupid part was, whatever he was doing 4 hours before we got there, he wasn't doing it anymore.
So whatever I saw on social media at the time, which probably was Twitter, because I don't think Instagram was around at that time.
No, it wasn't.
Whatever I saw on social media that had me fired up and ready to make this drive clearly was going to be done by the time I got there. But I just knew I had to get there. And we saw this car, and we drove, and we parked in the parking lot across from the fast food restaurant, and we just like waited until him and his friend came out. And then we followed them back to his house. Mind you, we knew where his house was. Like, that's where our original
just wanted to make
destination.
sure.
Yeah, so we followed him back to his house. And then we waited for the friend to leave. And then we parked the car, and I got out, and I made her get out with me. And she like stood on the side of the porch, and I knocked on the door. And I don't think he had a peephole or anything. When he opened the door, his face looked like he wanted to like
He was about to strangle
me. But then he like stepped out a little bit and saw her. So he kind of like changed his. I probably would have died that day if she wasn't there, because when he realized that she was standing right there as a witness,
He was like, "Oh, I can't strangle her.
like, come in.
Come inside."
I think that was probably my word. Oh wait, I did another pop-up with him one time. Well, it wasn't really a pop-up. I was at his house, I think. Yeah, I was at his house, and I left. And I was supposed to be going to my girlfriend's house. And I did go to my girlfriend's house. And she lived like down the street from him, or around the corner from him. But then I got on like Twitter or something, and something told me that he had some girls over there. And I was like, oh no. I was supposed to be going home after I left my girlfriend's house. I was like, oh no, I'm going over there. So I drive from my girlfriend's house back to his house, and as I'm driving, I'm parked, like his house sat on the corner, and then there was this street. I'm like sitting in the middle of the street. Luckily it was nighttime, so no cars are coming. I'm just sitting in the middle of the street, and I'm on the phone with Melanie. I was on the phone with my friend Mel, and I was like, girl, I know he's got some girl up in here. I'm about to get out this car and go, and she's trying to talk me off the ledge, like, don't go in there by yourself, you don't have any backup. And I'm sitting there, all of a sudden, as I'm sitting in the middle of the road, and I had a very distinct car because I had a big Obama sticker on the back of my car, because this is like when Obama first got elected. So I had a very distinct car. I'm sitting in the middle of the street, all of a sudden I look up in my rearview mirror, and he's walking towards my car. And I just hit the gas pedal and zoom off. And then all of a sudden my phone starts ringing. He goes, were you just in front of my house? No. What?
That wasn't me.
That was because I just saw your car. That wasn't my car. He goes, I saw your Obama sticker. Just come back. Okay, I'm on my way.
I don't think I have the energy to do a pop-up now.
I would never do a pop-up now. I'm not even wasting my time or my gas. I would never do a pop-up now.
But it was one pop-up I did, and this guy will not let me forget it. Marquise, he won't let me forget when one of our friends popped up on him and I helped her.
Marquise?
Yeah.
Oh Lord, I know that's crazy.
We're leaving the club and he's not answering the phone, so she's like, no, he has to have somebody in there. Mind you, he was actually asleep. So we go to his house, and I'm just along for the ride. I never talked to anybody out of anything. I just went.
Just in case anything got crazy.
I just went. So she's like, I can't see, I can't see in his window from like where we were parked. She's like, I can't see. Like, it was an apartment. I can't see. So she's like, let me get on your back. At this point, I'm 80 pounds. So, sure, get on my back. Boost her up. She gets in the window, and he was asleep.
Did he ever see y'all?
Yeah, and that's why he won't let me forget it. He's just like, I can't believe you did that.
He went along with that. I'm surprised that didn't end uglier,
No,
didn't it? Because the person that I know she went with, things
Right.
could have got crazy.
No, he was asleep. And yeah, I don't know why I never talked anybody out of anything. I just went along for the ride.
Remember the time we did that? We did it was a pop-up, but it wasn't a pop-up because I don't think they ever found out that we were there. But we were with Mel and we were doing a pop-up for her.
Oh yeah.
I won't
No,
say
they
the
don't.
name.
Yeah, they
but
don't.
remember, and we had to drive. We drove over to the park or something looking for, and we were playing like all the heartbreak songs. In
Like,
the car,
we were
like,
so
over
hyped.
there.
What were we
Yes,
supposed to do?
Getting ready. We didn't know what we was supposed to do when we got to that park, but she just knew he was at this park with this girl, and we was like, all right, we're coming along with you. But we had no idea what we were gonna do when we got to that park. So I guess we could say, with all of that, dating for our generation has been a fail probably since our 20s.
Oh, yes.
We're now in our 30s. Early 30s though. I need to make that clear.
Why you gotta yell?
Because there's some people out here, you know, who claim to be hot girls and they're like in their late 30s,
Right.
early 40s. But we won't talk about that right now.
Right.
But dating has been trash since we were like college and in our early 20s, and it's still trash. I think our generation is very confused and they don't know what they
We
want.
don't know what's going on.
Mhm. We're all out here just winging it, trying to survive, trying to find love, but none of us really know what love is or how we're gonna get it.
And hopefully we end up married at the end of this.
You'll probably be the first one married.
I guess.
Yeah. Well, right now.
Well, yeah.
You're the closest. Right now,
the way
you're the
this is
closest
looking
to
right
it.
now.
Right now, she's the closest to it. So as of right now, Tiff will be the first one married.
We'll see.
But good talk, guys. Hope you enjoyed our mukbang.
We still have wings left, so
I know,
we should eat them.
but our battery's about to die. Anything you want to say, Tiff, for your first video?
So on my channel, hopefully I will be traveling. I gotta have some travel money, but so right now I'm the Tiffany Tour. So go over to my channel and subscribe, and hopefully I get enough trips in to keep you interested.
And I will have her channel linked below. All right, thanks for watching, guys.
Bye.